Well, hey everybody, how we doing? It's been a while. A lot of crazy stuff going on, isn't there? So, I just want to throw some things at just like I always do. First, let me go back to this thing. A while back I showed you this wheel, right? And I was tracking down all the different events that were taking place on the wheel. Little did I know we got to do this sucker 3 different times. Um, so that's kind of on me. Um, they say the Bible says in the end days knowledge will be gained. So just like everybody else, I'm kind of learning why we got to do this 3 times, maybe even 4 times. Has to do with these windows in time, right? Okay. Um, that's just how that goes, apparently. So had I known that part, probably would have been looking at things a little bit differently. So this got a collection of all my goodies in here. We'll go to here first. So there's people out there that I watch, and I've even posted and shared some of their stuff. Um, Corporal Bauer, he's the one that I posted that did the breakdown of the Katy Perry song. This guy kind of does the same thing. He's looking 13th, 14th is, his high days, which, um, that's his channel right there. You can check him out, see why he says the things that he does. Now, this guy and Bauer, Corporal Bauer, they track the stars. Okay, so everybody does their own little thing in this. There's lots of people looking like that right now. So for everyone who thinks I'm, batshit crazy, um, I'm not the only one that's looking. Now, some of the events that are coming up this week is this bad boy right here. Okay. Let's bring that one up. Nope, it would be the next one. That one there. Same moon, Beaver moon, but this is a different article. See the final supermoon of the year rise next to the Seven Sisters. Now, this is probably something I haven't talked about in any of my videos. Maverick and Raven and I talk about it quite a bit. The Seven Sisters, those are the seven sisters to Earth. And they're all the life bearing planets, okay? Hence the name Beaver, ha 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 ha, right? I don't make this up. I see what I see, and I just show you what I see. So now, so like I said before, the second coming, right? So in fact, today he's going to be in Washington D.C. today. So he returns to Washington today. Um, Now the hurricane that's brewing down there in the south. When it forms when it forms into an actual hurricane and becomes a named hurricane, they're going to name it Sarah. Okay. And so what I got going on here is there's a couple songs out there. This one here is done by Fleetwood Mac, and it's called Sarah. Actually, it's Stevie Nicks. And the reason I bring this up is somewhere in here. Okay, the starling flew for days and days. The night is coming. Okay. Um, and there's also a Jefferson Starship song called Sarah. And this is the one I was really looking for when I found the Stevie Nicks song. Storms are brewing in your eyes. No time is a good time for goodbyes. And in the line above is I'll never find another girl like you. For happy endings it takes two. We're fire and ice. The dream won't come true. Okay, so fire and ice. If you go back to the Def Leppard song that I talked about, Women, a whole lot of fire, a little bit of ice, okay, because that, again, the thing that amazes me, I have people in my world that I've known most of my life. This is the upcoming weather pattern. See, we got another cold front dipping all the way down. That's the plunge into hell. I think it's our last plunge. Okay. The other guy's talking about the 13th, the 14th. That super moon is on the 15th. Um, there, there's also on the 15th, which, you wouldn't think it'd have anything to do with any of this. But also on the 15th is the Mike Tyson fight with Jake Paul. Because sporting events do play into this symbolic timeline stuff. Just like I told everybody out here thinks I'm some kind of, I don't know, fortune teller or something, because, I told them that the Dodgers were going to win the World Series. I didn't even know, as soon as and I don't follow sports, I had no idea the Dodgers and the Yankees were in the World Series, and apparently the Dodgers took it from the wild card spot. Because, like I said, this is the greatest story that's ever not been told. The Dodgers, okay, remember I told you about the blue people, right? The Dodgers wear what? Blue uniforms. The Yankees wear what? The pinstripes, the jailers. So, that part played out. And I really wanted to do a little bit more digging on this right here. Because, in all these stories, you've got this character called the Archangel Michael, right? And I can't even say it's all the stories. It's just, it's in there, right? So, like I said, I don't make this stuff up. I see it and I tell you how I see it. That's all I can do. So, we're, kind of moving right along through all this, aren't we? This is getting kind of good. So, for a lot of people that do this constant watching, digging through stuff, this is a huge, 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 huge week. And obviously the 16th is going to be, let's see. I don't know. Is that Saturday or Sunday? I don't know. I don't even know what day I'm on half the time, but that is what it is. Now, there's a couple things that I do want to just stick here. I've said this before. Okay, and that's kind of like the story I've been tracking and talking about. But there are a couple things I just want to throw at you, because cubes are a big thing in this little esoteric world. You got the Borg cube, the Mecha cube, and if that was painted black, you'd see it for another cube. What that is, actually, what he's holding in his hand, if you've never seen this episode, if you don't watch Star Trek, he's holding in his hand a holograph unit that is running a current program, and there's two people inside there that think they're traveling through the universe inside that little box in his hand. I'm just saying. Thoughts and perceptions are everything, aren't they? Okay, so what else? And so I've just been grabbing headlines. Gravity might reverse or undo the Big Bang. Remember, I've talked about the Big Bang was probably the bringer of death. That's when everything died. That's why they're finding things before the Big Bang. So gravity, just like I said in that song, gravity heals, right? It is what it is. Neutron stars could be capturing primordial black holes, because we live in a black hole. I'm just saying. This has been in the news. Lots of things pointing to the end. Here's something else that just came out of the news yesterday, day before. 3D map reveals our solar system's local bubble as an escape tunnel. Yeah, it's called the black hole we're going to leave. I'm just saying. So I know it's been a while since I've done any of this, just been busy. And of course, lots of things going on, correct? And it's like every time I get a bunch of stuff put together and think, yeah, I might have to do a video. Then some more stuff happens. And I'm looking and watching what other people are saying and kind of comparing their notes to my notes. And then next thing you know, some more stuff happens. But this had to be a very huge week. Going right up into the 15th and the 16th. Lots of markers in there. Those channels are tracking it in the stars. We're all looking. I don't know if you guys are looking or not, but hey, is what it is what I always say, right? um, and then I did some of this here. These are some of the time jumps I do believe we've taken. They have to do with wars. Like I said, I think our last time jump in here happened right around World War II. I know people, and this is why it is so hard. I want to show you something, and not that you've heard people talk about NCPs, NPCs, non-player characters, right? And the people with no souls, and oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to show you something. Now, I did this in a video that got banned because of all the. Wait a minute, I need to get rid of that. And then we're going to go there. Okay, and I tried to show this one other time, and then it got banned because of whatever's copyrights. Okay, so there's the Roman Empire. And we'll get off of there for a minute. And hang on, it's coming. So they're going to grab that thing there. Now, those are characters in the movie. Those are the main characters. They just jumped into a time frame. Guess what? There's people there. Okay? And you can interact with those people. So as we do the jumping through time, there are people there. We're jumping into their lives. Okay? I think that's the biggest difference between this supposed being woke and asleep, is some people are actually traveling through time and aware of what's going on, and some people, this is just their time frame and they don't understand, they don't get it. So it is what it is. Because the first will be last, the last will be first. So in the hopscotch board that I showed, right, and I don't have a picture to show that, so the one split, the last who came in first came in around the time of the Civil War. Angels of War Set Me Free. That is in a song, and I've been trying to remember where it came from and get the lyrics to it. But the Angels of War are the only ones that fight the wars. We come in after all the wars. Okay, and then so now if we go back to, I keep talking about, Star Trek, Next Generation, and Yesterday's Enterprise. This one we can actually listen to. Bright light and here. Okay, he said, here, let's do this again. Ready? Fierce volley of photon torpedoes when we're hit. Bright light and here. It is possible. Okay, now what he asked her is, do you know how any of this happened? Meaning how she got into the future. There was a volley of photon torpedoes, a bright light, and then here. Well, all these CMEs that are coming off the sun, right? They have photons. We're being bombarded, and then there's going to be a bright flash, and then poof, we're somewhere else. I'm just saying. That's the way I see it. We'll see. Time will tell, as always. So, hey, I love everybody. Hope nobody out there struggling too bad. The times are rough. I get it. It's just crazy, all the stuff I'm witnessing out here doing what I do. But it is what it is, like I always say. Oh, and then here, this is sitting here playing in the background. This is a commercial. This is a freaking commercial that they show on the internet. They even, they even show everybody under a dome. That is so funny. But anyhow, so I love you all. Take care, and hopefully we'll catch everybody on the flip side. All right, bye-bye.